course, the trick is to reproduce this on the other side. Now, the trap design from Jackal actually had this design repeated one on top of each other. I'm tempted not to do that here because I don't want to have to dig all this up just to do the design for the other half of the flow. So I think what I'm going to do is reproduce this design directly on this side. So I'm actually going to dig into all this stuff here. Except this has a problem in that at some point I need to be able to take out these green cobblestone blocks. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I may have to do the stacked on top of each other design. We'll have to see. For now, I'll see if I can get away with this here. So again, what I need to do is, again, these torches represent where the trench is. And so there's going to be one block going this direction. And I'm going to dig down here. And technically the design calls for this sticking there and this sticking there. And then we need to go 3 blocks straight ahead. So I'm going to start that now. I'll put some torches up here to light my way. So we dig one more block in. Okay, so we got the 3 blocks, and then we go down, just to double check, we go down 1 more at this point. So I'll dig in here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then we dig down. And then make the same pattern here. Okay. And then yet again, all the water should bring items to this block right here. So let's set up a simple test again and make sure that works. I'll use this as the escape area there. So that's 2. Oops, this direction. 4. And now the 5th one. So it looks like it's making the same water flows and is flowing towards the center. I'll just do some quick tests to make sure that is actually working. And again, what I see is all the water is indeed flowing that direction. And all the items are flowing that direction. There's no items stuck on the left or right side. So good. Looks like this side is built correctly as well. What am I doing? Okay. So yet again, we have the water flows now handled. The next step is to figure out how to get the items to a collection area. We had already said that the area over here might make a decent collection area. Unfortunately, we do need to drop it down quite a bit because of the height difference and how far we have to take down the water. And probably we'll have to end up taking it down a couple of steps to get us where we need to be. So let's just start that. Get some light up so I know where I'm going. Let's actually count out number of blocks from this walkway here. Actually, to where we want to be. So we're on that first torch there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 until we get to kind of the center of this cavern here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we end up having to walk back 4 blocks at some point. We also need to work past this wall here. So we have 1, 2, 3 is the wall, and then the 4th is past it. So 1, 2, this is into the wall, and now we're past the wall. And then we go 4 blocks this direction to hit the center of that cavern. Let's add some light. I said 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if we dig up, we should see that we're in this cavern now. Yes, there we are. Now the question is, will the water actually get this far? Because as you may remember, water only goes so many blocks before it stops. So let's actually see how far we get with water. Oops. What happened there? How the heck did I get... Okay, that's a bug. Let's try this again. Hi, Minecraft is buggy. Who would have thought? Okay, enough ragging on Minecraft. It's beta. So we put the water back. Grab 2 more. So it would have been easier if I had more buckets, but I got what I got. 5 buckets would have been about perfect. The zombie sounds are really getting on my nerves. But they haven't hurt me yet, so I believe they just can't be in this cavern. So. Okay, so we got our flows, we go down here, and oh, it doesn't quite make it all the way. Now the design I saw from Jackal actually made it so that the water, both flows of water, ended at the same location. And so that's pretty much what I want to do here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks to go. And I actually forget how far water goes. So ultimately what we need is to dig down here. And we can see that that actually brings water all the way to the end, but I want the water to be at the very end of its flow. So let's keep digging in until we reach the end of the water's flow. Add another torch so we can see. Water still gets all the way to the end, so let's remove one more block. Okay, still not quite at the end yet. Still not quite there yet. Still not quite there yet. This is getting a little frustrating. Why is this not working? I would have thought I've hit the limit for water flow by now. Let's actually test something. Okay, so some bug with the water flow. So we can now start putting some of these back. Oh, what? There we go. And this brings us right to the edge. If I was to... Got that? Yeah, now we got this perfect. Now, of course, the other problem that we're dealing with is we have to do this at the other side. And it actually occurred to me that I may have not picked the center of where we want to be. In fact, the ultimate center is going to be right where I'm standing. And so I'm actually going to have to dig out this whole cavern a little bit here to make that happen. So, well, let's start digging this out and just see where we get. So again, we want to go one more this direction. Add some light. And we said 3 to get to the wall. Or, yeah, 3 is in the wall, so it's 1, 2, going through another pickaxe. I'm almost out of pickaxes. Okay, so now we're at the wall. And then we go one more to get one past. Add some more light to see what we're doing. And some more light. Okay, so here we are here. So again, it's a lot farther this direction. Let's actually count this out real fast. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That count seems off. It should be an even number. What have I done wrong? Let me get rid of this water here. It's making things a little more complicated. Oh, you know what? I think I screwed up the design on this side. So again, these two torches represent the actual trench. And we actually need one more going this direction. Because this is going to be where the drop-off is going to be. Okay. So again, I have to redo this. I have to dig into this here. That. What else? Dig into this. Okay. And then I need to build this back up. Then dig into here, put that torch back up. So it's 3 to the wall, so 2, 3, and then 1 past. And this should connect us back with our earlier system. Alright. So to count, I think it was 17 before, but let me double check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. And then we need, so it's 18, so it's 9 blocks on each side. So let's count that out here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these 2 blocks here are dead center. Oops, I got a torch there. Take that out, put that there. So this is the center and where we want the pickup area to be and where we're going to want items to be. And obviously, it's quite a bit deeper than the actual cave system. And so we're going to actually have to take that down to get down to here. And actually, let's dig up in the exact center so we know exactly what we're dealing with and where we're at. Okay, so this is our center. This is our pickup area. And there it is there. So actually I have to be careful now because I have this precipitous drop right where I normally walk, so that's not great for me. And we actually need to kind of dig down to get into that at this point. So let's start doing that.